What's up, YouTube? Let's do the New York Times hard Sudoku puzzle for June 15th, 2025. Before we start, be sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this. And if you'd like to try this puzzle yourself, there will be a link in the description. So with that out of the way, let's fill the grid. All right, let's take a quick look and see if we have the New York Times trick. And by that I mean I'm looking at, for example, in this box right here, 3, 1, and 6. None of those digits are in this row. So I'm looking at the rest of the row to see where 3, 1, and 6 can go. Maybe they're limited. Now this isn't a good candidate because there's 5 open cells. But that's what I mean by the trick. I'm not seeing anything jump out at me. Down here, we do have 9 and 9 pointing into this box. And actually this entire row here in this box is filled. So it's just the 9 looking in here and gives us a 9 in one of these two cells. 2 and 2 look back into this box. We have a 2 that looks down. So 2 will be in one of those two cells. 8 and 8 are looking down into this box, and actually we can place this 8 because this 8 looks here. There we go. This 1 points into this box, so that's going to put 1 in one of these two cells here, and that's going to put 1 in one of these two cells over here. 4 and 4 look back into this box, and this 4 points down, so we got 4 in one of those two cells. Just seeing what else is going on down here. 7 looks into this box, so 7 is going to be limited to these two cells because of this 7 pointing down. It's going to put a 7 up here somewhere. Just want to remember that. I won't mark it yet. Okay. I noticed 4 and 4 looking into this box, and there's a 4 over here, so we can place this 4. And that 4 and this 4 point into this box, and this 4 points up, so that is a 4 right there. That 4 and this 4 point up to this box, and there's a 4 right there. So this is another 4, and those two 4s point here, making that a 4. And now that 4 points to this cell here. So now we have to have a 4 there. And that takes care of the 4s. All right. So 2, I notice, looks down here. There's 2 points across. Actually, there's a 2 here also. 2 and 2. We can place this 2 right here. We can mark 2s in this box right here. All right. This 7 points up and puts a 7 in one of these two cells, which points up here, and there's a 7 that sees these cells, so we can place a 7 here. And 7 will be in one of these two cells. 2 is going to look into this box as well, so this is actually a 2-7 hidden pair. It's going to put 2 in one of these two cells, and it's going to give us a triple right here. So this is, for the box, we still need a 5, 8, and 9. So 9 sees that cell, so this is just 5, 8. This is 5, 8, or 9, and this is also 5, 8, or 9. So now 8 and 8 point into this box. So we'll have 8 in one of these two cells. The 5 points over here as well, and this 5 points up. So there's a 5 in one of these two cells, and there'll be a 5 in one of these two cells, but it has to be this cell because this 5 points up. And now 5 and 5 look down here, and it gives us 5 and 7. What we have left in the box is a 3, 6. 3, 6. And that's a pair right here as well in this box. For the column, we still need, if you look at the column, there's only 2 remaining digits to mark. So that's going to be a 1 and a 9. Okay. What next? 8 right here is going to look into this box, and it's going to be in one of these 2 cells. 7 and 7 look into this box, so you got 7 in one of these 2 cells. All right, 6 and 6. Let's just make sure we saw everything up here. This 1 looks across, actually. We didn't mark that. 1 is going to be in one of these 2 cells. This 1 pointing up limits 1 to one of these 2 cells in this box. 4s are done. 8 is marked up. 3. This 3 points across, and this 3 points up. So that actually puts a 3 in one of these 2 cells in this box. And so this can't be a 1 anymore. That is a 1. And that places a 1 here. And this should be, yeah. So we have the 2, 7 pair over here. So this is going to be 9. That is 9. And that's going to put 9 in one of these 2 cells. That means this can't be an 8 anymore, because 7 and 9 are both limited to these same 2 cells within this box. So let's take the 8 out of there and place it here. And this is a 6 now. It's the only digit left. 6 and 6. We can mark these 2 6s down here. 7 and 9. All right. This should be, this 8 pointing up. This makes this a 3, this a 5, and this is 8. Uh, 3 is going to be in one of these 2 cells now. We have a 3 and a 3. This is the last digit for the column, so we can place that 1. This should be a pair. Actually, the 7, 9 points down here and makes this a 9. Now this is 3. We're left with a 5, 6 pair, it looks like, in this box. 7 is going to be over here. This is a 5, 6, 7 left in the row. And actually the 7 up here is in the same 2 columns, if you notice that. So that means in this box, 7 is going to be in one of these 2 cells. And 7 is actually limited to these 2 rows in this box. So that means that this here can't be a 7. This has to be a 7. Because either way, however this puzzle ends up, it's going to be 7 here and a 7 here, or it's going to be a 7 here and a 7 here. So we have to have a 7, or we can't have a 7 here. It's got to be here. All right, that resolves the 9 and the 1. Okay. Let's see. Let's look at this row. We need a 3, 5, and 9 for the row, and we have 5, 9 in this box. So this is a 3. And this is 9, and this is 5. This 3 points up here, makes that a 3, and this is a 6. The 5 here points up here, makes that an 8. We have 2 digits left in this row. Let's look at that. We need a 2 and a 9. And we have a 9 here, so this must be 9. This is 2. That means this is 2. And we're left with, looks like 6 and 7. Okay. Oh, the 9. Now that we place this 9, we can come back up here. Mark that. Place a 9 and a 5 here. 5 and 5 point down here and puts a 5 there. That resolves the 5, 6 pair. That resolves the 6, 3 pair. 1 and what? What do we need? 1 and 3. Okay, so the 3 has to go here and the 1 goes there. We're left with 6 and 7 here, and down here we have a 2 and a 8. So this is the 8 right here. This is 2. And come back up here and make that a 7 and 2. Now we can make this a 7 and this a 6. Finish off this column here with a 3, it looks like. This is going to be, for the column, we need 7 and 8. All right, so this is 8, this is 7, this is 7, this is 6. And we're left with 1 and 6. So here's our 1, and here's our 6. And that is it. Okay. Pretty straightforward puzzle today. I think the 7's lining up in these two columns up here and down here was helpful. We had the hidden pair itself up here was good to find. Had some other pairs around the grid, like 5, 6 we had. You know, just some normal hidden pairs and a couple hidden singles, and that was about it. So let me know how you did in the comments, and I'll see you next time.